Today we are going to make one of my favorite meals, wild salmon, white rice, and Brussels sprouts. And I'm going to show you how I do it along with some health tips. Now we're going to start with rice. Rice has arsenic in it, and so it's typically recommended that you soak rice overnight to decrease the amount of arsenic. If you did not have time, then you can rinse it multiple times. It's recommended you rinse at least 5 times. For this video, I had done it 6 times, but sped it up, and you could see that the water gets lighter and lighter. I usually use my filtered water for everything, and we can talk about toxins in water in another video, but for this video I just had to get through it, and so I used regular sink water. Okay, now to prepare the Brussels sprouts, I usually just trim and dice them in halves. Unless the halves are too big, then I may do them quarter sizes. I like to multitask, as you'll see in this video. Now to prepare the white rice, it's just water, oil, salt, and pepper. And I like to taste the water just to make sure the salt content is enough. And if not, I will add extra salt. Let the water come to a boil, then put the rice in. Let it boil up until there's barely any water left, and then just simmer and decrease the temperature. Now for the Brussels sprouts, for this video, I'm using olive oil, salt, and pepper. And then I just toss and mix. Okay, now we're gonna start with the salmon. I'm gonna do it stovetop and just fry it. So I just put some oil to lightly coat the pan and start to load the fillets on there. For this video, I'm gonna do skin side up because I want it to be easy to flip over. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I had seasoned this overnight, and I used salt, pepper, garlic, lemon juice, and a little adobo because I'm from the Caribbean. How long I cook per side depends on how thick the fillets are. Here I did about 4 minutes per side. The texture of wild salmon is different than farmed or Atlantic salmon. Here I'm doing it fried stovetop because I like the crispiness of the skin. When cooking wild versus farmed, timing is very different because of the texture and also how thick the fillets are. All right, here they are, and it is so flavorful. All right, now we're gonna do the Brussels sprouts. I'm using the same leftover oil that cooked the salmon. And so I like to flip them all on the same side so that it is easier to flip them all over once they're cooked, and also to keep track of which ones are cooked or not. So doing this makes it so easy to keep track of what's cooked. And to top it off, I like to squeeze some fresh lemon or lime juice over it. Our rice looks like it's pretty much done and ready to eat, and voila!